Before we get into today's video, guys, I would like to mention the giveaway that me and a few other zombie YouTubers are hosting. It is for a $15 game card of your choice for whichever console, or DLC2 for whenever it drops. You'll be able to pick which one you would like. If you'd rather have the DLC pack or you'd rather have the game card, that's entirely fine. Links in the description down below. It's just a simple process of subscribing to a few different channels and you're entered into the giveaway. So yeah, click on the link in the description down below to enter into this awesome giveaway, and let's get into today's video. Yo guys, how's it going? Mad Guys here, back again, and for today's video I've been working on something which I think you guys will love, and I'm really proud of what I've created. I know that sounds big-headed, but I don't care. It really is this good. So a lot of you by now will know that I make custom things, i.e. custom perks, custom perk jingles, and some Gobble Gums here and there. But recently I've taken up the idea of the Gobble Gums a little bit more, and I'm pushing it one step further with this video. So what I'm proposing now is Treyarch add challenge Gobble Gums into the game, like ones I have created on the screen now. So as you can see, this is the first challenge Gobble Gum I have created. It's in its own menu, so we have classic, mega and challenge. This one is thirsty work. So you'll buy this Gobble Gum out of the Gobble Gum machines and boom, all of the Perk-a-Colas on the map will be disabled, meaning you can't use perks. No Wonder Fizz either. No perks, no Wonder Fizz, no perks whatsoever. So this is for like aimed at all those people who love to do challenges. I know myself and a lot of the YouTubers like to do challenge videos, so these would actually be cool. Like you could do it in a community style videos, or it could be a kind of a grief Gobble Gum, so you're disabling all of the perks on the map. And it's like, I know it sounds like it's ridiculous, but if you think of it like this way, you want to add an extra challenge to your game without like having to think of it yourself, these Gobble Gums will actually take that into account and create it for you in the game. So that is thirsty work. Now I'm proposing that these are released with DLC2, and maybe if we can tweet this out to Treyarch. I will leave a link in the description where you can tweet this out to Treyarch and tweet it to all the other YouTubers who do zombies as well. Maybe they'll get to notice it, and the more coverage and showcase we get of this, the more chance we have of Treyarch actually knowing this. So there we are, that is thirsty work, and that is the first Gobble Gum I've created for the Gobble Gum challenge set. Now let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so the next one here in the next slot is Lost Illusions. Now this is kind of similar to the thirsty work Gobble Gum. This one will disable the mystery box, all of the zombie drops will be disabled, and the Pack-a-Punch machine will also be disabled. So that's literally forcing you to buy wall weapons. So when you get to the higher rounds, it's going to be so hard since you don't have Pack-a-Punch, and you won't be getting any max ammos either. You don't have the mystery box. You're literally relying on wall weapons and running back and forth to the wall weapons to get your ammo. It will make for an absolutely crazy challenge to be able to do this. So that is Lost Illusions. This next one could go either way depending on how you play your game. This one is Locked Smith. Yes, and now this one adds a restriction to the player, only allowing them to unlock 3 doors during the game. Better choose wisely. So imagine that, you can only unlock 3 doors. That's going to make things so much harder. Imagine playing on Shadows of Evil and only being allowed to unlock 3 doors. Once you've actually used your 3 doors, boom, that's it, it's done. And this once again will last for the whole entire of the match. So yeah, like the Gobble Gum says, choose wisely. What doors are you going to open? What are you going to get to? Because I know into Eisendrache you've got to open at least 4 doors before you can even get to the power. So you're not going to be able to get the power turned on onto Eisendrache, so which way are you actually going to go? I think this would be a cool one. I honestly think challenge Gobble Gums are like the thing that Treyarch really need to have a look into, because who doesn't love a challenge now and then? Sometimes the game can get a bit boring by doing different things, so adding these into the game wouldn't be game breaking if they were just maybe for community play only, not in massive online games, because you could probably grief a lot of players with this, but still, it's pretty cool. So on to the next one. This one I would love to see going to be an all-time favorite, because I hate zombies when they start to run. So imagine this Gobble Gum. It activates immediately, all these Gobble Gums activate immediately, and all zombies will spawn in the map running at the highest speed, and all of the traps will be disabled. So literally, even on round 1, you buy this Gobble Gum, boom, you get the Marathon Gobble Gum, And that is it. Every zombie that spawns in will be at their sprinting speeds. That is going to make for an insane challenge. You'll not be able to camp. You'll not be able to hide anywhere. You won't be able to do much. This is going to be an absolutely epic Gobblegum if this was ever implemented into the game. Also, the fact of disabling all the traps as well. My god, what the hell would you do? You've got a horde of zombies chasing you and they're hauling ass. They are not slowing down for anybody. You're going to need to buy stamina up, otherwise you will die pretty quickly on this challenge. This one also lasts the entire match, like all the other ones do. They activate immediately and last the entire match. What do you think of this one? The Marathon Gobblegum. I think that would be crazy and so much fun to play this with a lot of other players. I know we don't want to be like breaking laws by going online with this, so it'll probably be community based, but damn, that would be so cool. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, this is my final and last challenge Gobblegum I've created for this. I spent a lot of time making these, so I really appreciate it if you guys would hit that like button and comment down below what you think of these. But this one, this is the final one. This is Taste the Rainbow. Now, a lot of YouTubers love to do the rainbow challenge with the perks, but it's kind of redundant when you can just go buy a perk randomly anyway, or using the Wonder Fizz or whatever to get a random perk, hoping that you're going to build up the rainbow. This one now will literally give you the only option is to build it up in the rainbow form. So all Perk-a-Colas must be purchased in the correct rainbow coloured order, starting with the red Juggernog Perk-a-Cola. So you've got to get a jug first before you can buy anything. That is the starting rainbow. I may change this up again so we can do a reverse rainbow, but imagine this, you buy this Gobblegum and you've got to get the perks in a certain order. So once you've bought jug, you can move on, you can go to double tap, then you would go to stamina up, or stamina up would be before double tap, depending on the colour orientation. It would take a lot of coding to work that one out, but this would make things so much cooler when you see those YouTubers doing those rainbow challenges. This would mean that they're using the Gobblegum. That means they can only buy the perks that are in that rainbow spectrum. There's no way out of it. There's no way they could just quickly go buy and quick revive in case they died on the next round. They couldn't do that. They would have to go back to the start again and buy Juggernog if they died, if they got that far enough to buy quick revive anyway. But yeah, I think these things are absolutely awesome. I really love the idea. I was milling it over with a few other YouTubers on Twitter, and we all came to an agreement on it. Like, how about some sort of Gobblegums that give you negative effects? Then I came up with this, the whole challenge Gobblegum, and I honestly think that these things are insane, and I would love to see Treyarch add them into the game. Like I say, I spent a ton of hours creating this. As you can see, I made it look like it's actually in the game right now, and I think I've done a pretty good job to showcasing this to you guys. So all I'm asking for is a like on this video, comment down below what you think of this, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and continue to dropkick your grandma.